Hey, Daml Hublers. My name's David Richards. I'm a product manager here at Digital Asset for Daml Hub. I'm excited to be recording this video today. It's for a highly anticipated feature on Daml Hub called log streaming, which enables you to stream the logs for your ledger and ledger components to your own Datadog account. Now, to show you this, I'm going to show you with a pre-provisioned ledger just here. It's our Daml chat application. So if you want to follow along, you can deploy that yourself here. I've deployed the instances or the components needed and deployed 2 instances of the Python bot to show you that later. If you click on more info here, it'll take you to the README of the Git repo where you can follow that deployment. Now, clicking into the ledger, I will highlight that this is a high-capacity ledger. This feature is reserved for enterprise customers on high-capacity ledgers. So they're traditionally, obviously, those ones that you'll run in production or a staging environment or for development. Now, if we go onto the left-hand nav in integrations, you'll see a new tile under the integration section of Datadog log streaming. So if you click into that, the configuration for this is really very simple. You add your Datadog API key here. We've got a link to the Daml Hub docs here, which then also link to the Datadog docs to this page. And this is the docs for Datadog, which show you how to add an API key, remove an API key, anything you want to do with an API key. At the top is a link. If you're logged in, it will take you to your API key page where you can view your existing API keys and create a new one. I won't click on that. That'll show you our API keys. So for security reasons, I won't do that. Back here, what I will do is enter a pre-created Datadog API key and press submit. Now, the real slight delay there was Daml Hub going and checking to make sure that was a valid Datadog API key. Obviously, that's pretty quick. If it doesn't work, then you will get an alert back telling you that it's not a valid API key. You'll have to go and check that you got the right one or create a new one. Now, while I give Datadog a chance to receive those logs, there's 3 ways that you can stop the streaming to Datadog. One is to delete it. And if you delete it, then it just gets rid of it, stops the connection, and you can re-enter either the same or new API key. Or you can disable it, and you can disable it from within this view, or you can do it from this view here on the integration section. And the third way is to pause the ledger. So again, I won't do this. It will take too long for demo purposes, but if you pause the ledger, that will stop the logs streaming back to Datadog. And once you resume the ledger, then that would start those integration, that log streaming integration. So now I'll show you the Datadog view. In fact, let's get so this ledger is VQM. So let's look for that here. Great, we've got that there. So let's select that as the source, and you can see those logs streaming. So that's from, literally 20 seconds ago. You can see those logs coming through there. Now, you can filter by the participants. So the logs we've got streaming through at the moment are the participant, JSON API, Python bots, and then an API key validator to make sure that it's all good and valid. Now, you'll be able to do the standard things that you can filter for on there. One thing I will show you, I've got 2 Python bots running on this ledger. So I'll show you how you can filter by those Python bots. Many customers, or all customers, will have multiple Python bots running. And so if we add another column here and filter and give it tag ID, you can see we've got 2 Python bots with two different IDs, so KMV and SWB. So if you want to filter by a particular Python bot, you can click on this and you can see the ID here. And if you say filter by ID, then on the main screen here, that will show you all of the logs for that one particular Python bot. And you can see that tag there. So that's really useful if you want to know what's going on with particular automations on your ledger. Okay, so now back onto Datadog. So like I said, this is reserved for high capacity ledgers. And so if you were to then scale down to a standard capacity ledger and save that, you will get the normal alert telling you that will cause downtime on your ledger, but also it will undeploy your currently running Datadog integration. And so that is, I suppose that's another way in which you can stop the integration. And then if you decide to then increase that to a high capacity ledger, then your integration will start again. As I said, very excited to show you this feature, and please reach out if you have any issues with it. Thank you.